Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informs us in the Quran, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Say, O my dear servants, those that have oppressed themselves, those that have gone beyond the limits by committing sins, never despair in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives all sins. I bring this point to you today to remind ourselves that no matter what situation that we find ourselves in, no matter how low we feel after committing a wrong, after committing an error, after committing a sin, sometimes the feeling might come to us that we can't turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah reminds us that never ever despair in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In fact, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Surah Ali Imran about the people of taqwa, those that Allah has prepared Jannah for. When describing their qualities, one of the things He mentions is وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا فَعَلُوا فَاحِشَةً. These people are the ones that actually commit fahisha. They're not sin-free, they're not mistake-free, they're not error-free. They commit wrong. But when they commit wrong, ذَكَرُوا they remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They don't despair in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So no matter the situation that we find ourselves in, no matter how low we might feel after committing a wrongdoing, the fact that we're feeling guilty is a sign that we still have belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because if we did not feel any guilt in our hearts, that would mean that we are from those that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sealed their hearts. So as you feel that guilt after doing something wrong, don't ever despair in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah tells us that every day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala extends His hand to forgive the sinners of the nighttime. And every night Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala extends His hand to forgive the sinners of the daytime. Allah tells us that on the day of Qiyamah, if a person comes believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with sins up to the heavens, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will still forgive him and He won't even care. So never ever feel despair, never ever feel down. Turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.